See, this is not all around the world then. Where's Rihanna? Rihanna needs to make crayons.
I know she does. She has like the whole wide
Fucking
range.
crayons.
I heard we are celebrating an anniversary or early anniversary of the Selfless EP.
Fuck yeah.
So, you got either this coloring page.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
That's me.
Oh, we got this one.
Oh my god. Damn, I'm fine.
You fine as fuck.
That's crazy.
It being 6 years ago, and definitely you were like 20, 21 when that album, EP was coming out.
Yeah.
And then now we're like 27. Because also happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yes. So what was like going on through when you're getting like Selfless together? Like, what was she?
Oh man.
What was she going through in that time?
Well, she was very insecure and very traumatized, and I think like Kiki from like literally since I can remember until maybe about 2 years ago, she really just wanted someone to love her and like make her feel safe, because I've struggled with a lot of like mental obstacles, and so I never really felt safe with myself. Okay. And so I felt like I was always trying to find that safety in other people and find that love in other people, since I always, like, it's weird because I always felt confident, but I don't think I loved myself. I think I was just confident because of what people told me. You know, like, you're such a great singer, you're so funny, you're so sweet. I mean, they could go on and on.
Hello.
But I think, like, I just based my personality and what I liked about myself off of, or my confidence off of what people told me.
Ooh, okay.
So, yeah, I think I would say, like, she really just wanted anybody to give her love and show her support. And I feel bad for her, but also, like, I know she's headed in the right direction, so it's fine.
Right. I feel like, especially when people go through, like, something, like, tough, or just, like, kind of, like, a place they don't want to always, like, be in, it's, like, it makes you to be a stronger person. So it's kind of just, like, I'm not saying you have to go through stuff like that, but it's, like, it does make you better. You learn from it. You grow from it. Experience. You get music out of it. You get an album, a bomb-ass album and stuff from it. So, yeah. It does what it's supposed to do, I feel like.
I mean, I love telling people this because it makes so much sense, and it makes me, and I hope it makes other people, look at trauma a different way. But, like, I was reading this book and it said, who would you rather go to war with? Someone who's never been through nothing, or someone who's been through a lot?
That's real.
So, you know, if the apocalypse happened, we'd be fine.
Yeah, we'd be fine.
We'd be good.
Because I saw that you were kind of discovered by Kids Bop. And we ain't gonna touch on Kids Bop too much.
That's fine. Yeah. I'm okay with talking about it now.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Because I listened to the song, the Hey Chica song, which you said it was the worst out of the options they gave you. But honestly, that's a fucking bop.
Oh God, I'm glad you think so.
Because it's just like the lower octave of the Hey Chica Chica. It like just registers into my soul. Where it's like, hey Chica, hey Chica Chica. Then you go, hey Chica Chica.
Yeah.
Hey Chica Chica.
Yeah.
So I was like, it just sounds so good.
I love that. Okay, good. I just think it's so funny that I'm singing Hey Chica, considering it's a song that two white middle-aged men wrote. I think that's really interesting.
Oh, okay, we put it that way.
Yeah, it's
a little
really
weird.
interesting.
Yeah.
To write a song for a 14-year-old, 15-year-old girl. That the title is also Hey Chica, and you're from fucking Toronto. A white guy from Toronto.
Yeah.
Also, I found out. Oh fuck! What is his name? I remember his name. Damien. The guy who played like my little crush in the video, the skateboarder.
Oh yes.
He's a famous skateboarder now. He's a pro.
Really?
Yeah.
Like pro, like
he's
Tony Hawk
pro. Yeah, it's like pro from Arizona. Shout out Phoenix.
Do y'all talk?
No.
At all?
No, but I did. I think we messaged on Instagram one time. I don't remember though, but I did see his Instagram. No, I think we did. I'm gonna say we did. But my sister was in it. All my friends were in it. That's when I had friends.
It's that young age. Everybody's your friend when you're 13, 14.
Everybody's your friend when you're in fucking middle school or high school. Can't decide what I want to do with my hair. Ooh, I think I found it.
Yeah, I don't know why I gave you pink eyebrows for some reason.
I know.
You got the purple, but
I guess that's what I'm giving.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, like, what do you like the most between, like, arenas, coliseums, and then, like, the intimate venues? Like, what's like the best and like bad things you say?
I would say I love my like shows that I do that are more intimate, because like you said, I get to be more intimate and I get to share stories and I get to have those moments with fans that are really special and it's like up close and personal. But I also love doing these arena shows because it feels like I have something to prove.
Ooh, okay,
and I like that. It feels like, okay, I need to get these people to fuck with me because they're not here for me, you know?
Oh, it's like a little challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I love that part. And it's just fun. Like, I feel less, I don't really feel like nervous in general, but I feel even more calm when I'm performing in front of a fuck ton of people. So like, I like that. I like that part of it too.
It's something about that. You would think like with a lot more people you'd be more nervous, but it's almost like it's hard to explain it because like when I had to like public speak or something, I'd rather a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think it's like the mental thing of like you can't really focus on nobody's face.
Oh, that
you
part
know?
too. And you're just like up there.
And you're just up there and you just like gotta do it and get through it, and like you're almost like I'm half putting on a show for everybody else and half doing it in my own world because I can't see nobody.
Did you hear the girls tonight? Like on, it must have been on your left side. They were just like saying every single word.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
I can see, and then I
okay.
take my little in ear out, and then I can see.
Okay.
I mean, and then I can hear. It's really cute. I love those moments because I'm like, oh, okay, like that's one of those moments where I'm like, I feel like I have to prove myself, which is fun, but then like it gives me comfort knowing that there are people here that I can like interact with, you know?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I do love that.
And there's like a genre people call like toxic R&B or toxic M&B and stuff like that. And I feel like everybody has a little bit of toxicity in them. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Or okay.
For sure. I feel like everybody has like their own. I don't even want to say that weaknesses are like toxic, but everybody has their own like weaknesses and strengths, and everyone has their own like little red flags, you know. We all come with baggage and we all come with shit, so that means that we have some sort of like toxic traits that we bring into relationships, and it's just about, to me, it's just about who you have that's accepting of that and also understanding and patient enough to work with you through those things, you know.
Toxic.
What was the most toxic thing you did?
Girl, I'm trying to see. To me, I'm a Taurus, so I'll be stubborn. I yell, but I yell. I yell.
Scary.
But it's like I feel like that's nothing compared to like I'm not over here like well no, okay. I had a high school boyfriend. Let's get into it, girl. I had a high school boyfriend, and you know, okay, high school, we're like what, damn, 16, 15, something like that. He was just not talking to me. He just like wasn't answering the phone. So I had the car, so I drove to his house, his dad's house.
Ooh.
Bold. And I'm like in the projects, and I'm knocking on the door. I'm going to the back door, the window. I'm like, you're going to talk to me. And I was like, I will never do this again. But then now I feel like my grown-up toxic now is like, say if a dude like just like curved me or something, I'm going through like his friends list and just trying to shoot a shot and see who's like want to bite. Don't do that. Is that bad?
That's horrible.
Really? I feel like that's smart, first of all.
I mean, I respect it.
Okay,
but
I respect.
I respect the determination. I think that's what I respect. I respect the commitment.
That's all I need.
But, you know, I don't agree. I just want to get that out on camera right now. I do not agree.
Period.
With the statements you just made.
Oh, ma'am, what's your most toxic thing you've done?
Okay, that is something I do, though. I like go and hurt my own feelings by, like, going, if there's, like, someone I just broke up with or whatever, I will go through their friends list, but I try to find, like, the bitches that they followed most recently.
Oh, of course.
But it's, like, not good, because I'm hurting my own feelings at the end of the day. Like, what's gonna happen from doing that? Literally nothing. I'm just gonna know that he was fucking around.
Right.
Cool. Like, that does absolutely nothing for me. So I feel like that's a toxic thing I've done to myself. I don't feel like I'm that toxic of a person. I feel like if you fuck with me, then I'm toxic. Like, I can be toxic, you know? Like,
you have it in you?
I have it in me if I have to be. But, like, I'm not a screamer. I don't like to scream. It scares me.
Ooh, okay.
It scares me. I'm, like, very traumatized from screaming, so I don't scream. But I think what's scarier is what I do. And that's just, like, it's not even the silent treatment. I just smile.
Oh, that is.
And I talk really slow. And I'm like there was one time I was in a fight with somebody I was dating, and they said they were pissing me off about something, and I was like blah 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 blah, and I was trying to explain myself, and I was just like, yeah, blah 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 blah, and I didn't like this because blah 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 blah. And then he looked at me and was like, it's really not that big of a deal, and you know that's the last fucking thing you should say to somebody who's pissed off. Period. So I literally just went like this. Okay. Well, since it's not that big of a deal to you, it's not a big deal. Oh, it's not a big deal. Yikes. And then I just stay silent. For the longest time, I feel like I had just accepted that I was just gonna make music for myself. You know? Okay. And I was gonna work whatever job I could to be able to just make music for myself, and I was okay with that. And then at some point people started catching on and they fucked with it, and the fact that like this many people now like give a fuck and they like really want to talk to me and like hear my music and sing with me, it's really cool. It's like it's a different experience than what I thought I would end up having. So it's like what I wanted, but I didn't know was actually gonna happen, you know. Like I worked my whole life to be having this moment. So the fact that it really happened, it doesn't happen for a lot of people. Exactly. You know. So I'm really glad, and my fans are really the best. You know, your fans like represent you as a person and as an artist. So I'm totally happy with how that reflects on me because they're fucking amazing.
Do you have like a fan name? Are they called something?
We were trying to figure that out. Okay. We were talking about it on Instagram Live with the fans.
Okay. What'd they say?
They came up with a lot of really shitty names.
Okay. Oh.
And none of us really had a good one. So like, if you want to just submit, that's fine. I could take your top 5.
The Kikis. Out. Okay.
Too simple.
Too simple.
Needs to be catchier.
The Ledés.
The Ledés. Oh. The Ledés. Are you a Ledé?
Something like that.
Daisies.
Maybe.
That's nice.
Oh shit.
I like that. Okay, one more though.
Kiana Mamas.
Okay, no, we're done.
And I saw a video where it was like, I think you were listing like your 17 favorite things, and acting was like the 16th or something. But I don't know if it was supposed to be like the second. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No. I like it.
Do you ever want to get back into acting, or like is music just like where it's at right now?
I do want to get back to acting, and I think everything's just kind of like slowly coming back up since the strike.
Oh yeah.
So opportunities are just starting to come, but I'm definitely down. I want to like make my own horror movie. I think that would be really fun.
Ooh, cause you like Halloween.
I love Halloween. I love horror.
That makes sense.
So I'm putting that out there that I'm gonna do that eventually. But I really do love to act, and I'm gonna get back into it soon.
Do you ever like practice like just monologues to see if like you still got it type thing?
No, because I just know I got it.
Oh, period.
No, I definitely still have to work on it. But I mostly just practice when I'm auditioning, which is probably not great.
Oh, okay.
But it's just more like acting is just more. This is gonna sound fucked up, and I don't mean for it to like be disrespectful. Like I don't mean to be disrespectful to full-time actors, but acting for me is just like fun because I love that I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just being the person and not thinking too much and not feeling too much. I think it's really fun, and I like to keep it that way because I think too much when it comes to music, and that's why it's not as fun for me no more.
Ah, I see.
So yeah, acting is great.
What's like, if you could give like some tips for acting? For instance, I recently had to do like a voiceover for an NPR radio.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
It was fun, but it was real like newsy reporting, and like I was laughing about the whole thing because I can't take myself seriously. I was like, there was a crash on so and so, and I was just like giggling. I'm like, bitch, grow up. So do you ever feel like, how do you like get into like character, like what's some tips to just like tap in and lock in?
I don't know. I feel like I'm just a very emotional person, so it's easy for me to like get there. The only thing I can't do is fake cry.
Oh, I bet that's tough.
It's really hard. I've only been able to do it a couple times, like a handful of times.
How do you use like drops or
no I just like I just think about certain things. I think there's also only certain like skits or whatever it's called, like scripts that will make me want to feel that way, like will move me enough to make me cry. And honestly, like it's usually shit that I've just went through or like have been going through that resonates with me from the script. And that'll make me cry because it's like I'm literally putting myself, it's like I'm talking about myself.
Since your birthday just passed, did you do anything special for your birthday?
Yeah, I did. I rented out an escape room spot.
Ooh.
And then just had everybody do escape rooms. And it was really fun. I like to do things that are entertaining already. So like escape rooms are already entertaining. I don't have to try nothing. Dave & Buster's was my party before that. I didn't have to try. Like,
it's already there.
It's already done. You guys have a good time. Album release party, it was the same thing. I just had it in an arcade. Because I was like, everybody have a good time. This is just you having fun. And it's not about me. And I like that.
Well, it started, the first one was a like boss ass bitch brunch.
Ooh,
so all my girls brunch. Next one was beat her ass bash. So
yeah.
My birthday's May 3rd, so I tap into the whole Cinco de Mayo.
You're literally a month away from me.
Yes, you're April.
A month exactly.
3rd.
Yeah.
Hello. So for that one, it was like, oh my god, I did bouncy house. It was like jousting. So fighting
that's fucking
a pinata that would look like me, and so people were like beating the pinata. Did you see it, Christine? Did you see this stuff?
We need to do this.
What? It's so fucking fun.
Fucking dope.
But then like, and people were filming it, it's like, some people went a little ham on my pinata, and I'm like,
oh, what is wrong here? Yeah.
Do you hate me?
I
like, this year, so I share the same birthday as James Brown.
Oh, dope.
So we did a James Brown get down, and so we just did like a 70s. 70s aesthetic.
That's so good.
Thank you.
So you love a good theme.
See, I'm into themes.
I feel that. I love a good theme too. Are you a control freak?
What's like a sub-level of free?
Control
weirdo?
Yeah.
Control weirdo. You had posted, was like a young Kiana?
Yeah.
And you had like that, what was it, the list?
Oh yeah.
Of
the list of things in life. Oh yeah, rules of life or something.
Like number 1 was like dream big, which I feel like that's every kid's rule. It's just dream big.
She's like, you were basic.
I'm like, we could have done a little harder, Kiana. We could have went harder for number 1.
More creative.
But you did have some cute ones. It was like, be prepared for a rainy day. You had be kind to animals.
Why did I put that? What the fuck does that mean?
What were you going through?
I don't know.
Yeah. But it was cute as hell.
And I grew up in Arizona. There's no fucking rain there. I don't know what I was preparing for.
And then you had play with water. Again, you're in a dry state.
Yeah.
Maybe just because
that's probably why I loved water.
Yeah.
I loved the ocean. I loved the beach growing up. Like, I would just be in the water at all times. I loved being in the ocean. I loved being in the pool. I was that girl. I was the mermaid girl for sure. I just loved anything to do with water. I mean, also when it did rain in Arizona, it was like we literally would go out and make mudslides and dance in the rain and watch the rain fall. Like, that's how rare it is. So I think that was also part of it. Like, I just love the rain.
Would you say, do you have your own new set of like life rules, like a top 3?
Ooh, I would say men are trash is an added one.
Okay.
I could have used that one back then.
Should that be number 1?
Yeah, number 1 is men are trash.
Love that.
Trust yourself the most. Because you can, like, I think it's good to listen to what other people have to say, but you gotta trust, because I made a lot of decisions in my past based off of what other people told me to do, or what I just always thought like, oh, everybody else knows best and I don't know nothing, and that just wasn't the case. Like, when I started thinking for myself and being confident enough to make my own decisions, I didn't feel as bad when I failed at things, because I was like, oh, at least it sucks that I failed at this thing, or, you know, it wasn't great, but at least I tried it, and at least I did it. Not everybody is right. Not everybody else is right, because I feel like also as women, we're made to believe that men specifically are always right because they act the loudest in the room, and they're the most dominant, unfortunately, in every fucking room we're in. So I think, like, being able to take up space and realize, like, you are right sometimes, and so just, like, know that. Just be okay with that, because you're a bad bitch. Well, one that I'm learning right now is that not everything is black and white.
Okay.
That's really hard for me to learn, because I'm very, like, black and white. I don't like gray areas. I'm very like all or nothing type of person. So it's made me like abandon some relationships and friendships, and some of them were justified, you know, but there were times where I could have just kept those relationships, or I just seen myself and other people in different ways when I look at it from more of a gray area. Not everything is, things can be complicated, you know, not everything is just one thing, so that's another thing. Okay, how do you think my almond and brown situation is going?
It looked like you ate a little pudding on the chin, randomly.
What happened there? Yeah.
But I want kids, but it's like, I gotta find the person to help having kids.
Do you think that would change, like, your mind? Like, if you don't find a like, what's your cutoff?
Ooh, like, for me, just to be, like, fine with no kids?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go 35.
Okay.
So I got like 4 more years.
And then if you don't have kids by 35, are you gonna be like, damn, I really wish I had kids?
That's what I don't know. Because sometimes I feel like, because if I'm like dating now, and it's like I'm like, if I meet a man, I don't want him to have kids. Because I'm like, well, I waited this long with no kids.
Right.
I feel like you can do the same decency.
They weren't thinking of you when that happened. Rude. So rude.
But so then I'm like, oh my gosh, well, what if like I don't have kids, but say if I pass on a man who has kids, and that could have been like my great like step kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I'm gonna still hold out on like, just I waited, you can wait too. So
it takes a lot to be a step parent, I feel.
Girl,
Like,
I mean,
I had a stepdad growing up, and it was like, I can't believe he like stepped up to be my dad.
Oh,
we always
yeah.
make this joke, like the father that stepped up, not the stepdad, not the stepfather, the father that stepped up. And it's just like, it's so good. I mean, I feel like it's such a selfless thing to do, to like choose to love somebody else's biological kid as your own, you know? Especially growing up in a house where he had his biological son in the house. Like, he had my brother with my mom 8 years after my mom had me. So it's like, you have your own kid, but you still treat me like I'm your firstborn. You know,
that is
beautiful.
I've been seeing like the TikTok videos where like it's either videos where if they have a child, they give the last name would be like the stepdad or something, like they carry his name, or they'll be like the videos where like they give the adoption papers, so like you're actually like my dad, like the stepdad becomes like my actual like dad type thing.
Right.
And whenever I see those videos, I just bawl. TikTok, I'm crying every day on TikTok.
Really?
For like animals, babies laughing.
You cry because the babies laugh?
Cause it's just so fucking cute, Kiana. I'm like, I just can't get over it. Like, if I get in an emotional mood, I'm tearing up.
The best videos are always like baby video. I just love like kids, like bad little kids. Like videos of like bad little kids. They're just doing some dumb shit, or like they're talking back or something. I think those are hilarious.
Oh, really?
I love them. But then I be crying about the weirdest shit. I cry at least once a day.
About like what? Just like anything?
I literally about anything. Like, I'm just really sensitive. So like, I don't know, someone could be like, you're not this, because it's not real. But like, if someone was like, we were in a group of people and someone was like, oh my god, like you had lipstick all over your like top lip, right under your nose the entire time, and nobody told you, that's really crazy. I'd be like, oh my god, and then I would probably start crying. Something like that, you know, like something stupid. And just like, if somebody says one little thing that could potentially hurt somebody's feelings, that's what I'm crying about.
Okay.
I just don't like to be, I don't like that. I don't like to be told what to do. I don't like to be told nothing. I just like to do what I want, and I end up crying, or I just get really emotional for no reason. Maybe it's the acting thing coming out.
Maybe. Yeah, tap into that, girl.
I just get emotional for no reason. I start thinking about anything that happened in my childhood. I go to a lot of therapy. I do therapy every week. I've been working real hard, and you know, things will just come up, and then it gives me something to talk about. So it's good. I just keep things interesting, you know. But if I haven't cried at least once, it has not been a full day.
Interesting. So
sometimes right before I go to sleep, I'll be like, I'll start crying.
So just gotta get out the way.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, this is now. I thought I would make it one day, but I didn't. That's very me. That's okay.
Do you have like a therapy session like on the road? Like, is it like virtual?
Yeah, it's virtual.
Okay.
I've never met my therapist in person.
Really?
And I've been with her for years, and I don't know. She's invited me to come. She lives in California too, like not too far, like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And like she's invited me to come to the office so many times, and I just won't go.
Oh.
And I love her. It's not even about her. It's just I think there's just something. I mean, the way that I did therapy, why I started being able to go consistently was because I was in a laptop, and I think it was the comfort of knowing like I could just close this laptop right now and go crawl up in bed and cry if I really wanted to, or just like not ever see her again. It'd be so much easier, and I could just close the laptop.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So I think that like really helped me be able to do it consistently, and then I was hooked, and now we're best friends. Shout out to Monica.
Does she know you're like the Kiana Lede? Like, does she know?
I don't know. Like, we follow each other on Instagram, so yeah, I guess. But she, like, I don't think she knows some of my music. Like, but it's important for me to talk about like what's going on in work, obviously, because whatever I'm working on, it's me at the end of the day. It's all about me. So, yeah, we've had to work a lot on the different ways that the industry has like traumatized me.
Oh, okay.
People in the industry have traumatized me because I've been doing it for so long. So there's been a lot of events and a lot of time.
What's your favorite genre of movie?
Horror.
Oh, of course.
Horror for sure. Horror is my favorite genre.
Horror, like gory or like comedy, or like it has to be like
all of it.
All of it. Okay,
I want all of the horror. I love like Saw. I love Saw.
Ooh, okay.
I have Jigsaw tattooed on my arm.
There you go.
Love Saw, but I also love like Final Destination. All the early 2000s horror movies are the best, or like 2010. Those are the best because they're so good, but they're so corny, and I just love them.
I don't want to say it's a feel-good movie, but like if you just want to throw something on, it kind of like feel good a little bit.
They feel good.
Nah, birds I don't fuck with.
What? Do you have like a trauma related to birds?
I just feel like they can poke at your eye if they wanted to, and that's just too close to me. And like the flapping noise grosses me out. It is so disturbing. Are you like a bird lover? Oh my god, I feel so bad. Are you a bird lover?
I don't love birds, but I just love animals. So like, I really feel like we take pigeons for granted. I do. Like they're still birds. It's kind of like weeds, you know? Like weeds are still plants and flowers at the end of the day. They just be like a parasite to whatever flowers you choose. You decide are beautiful.
Period.
But like pigeons are dope. They just happen to be more like, why don't we appreciate them? Because there's so many of them. They just did a good job at repopulating.
They did.
So good on them. I fuck with pigeons.
Oh, okay. No. Do you have a pigeon name?
Alfred Hitchcock.
That would be your name? You just want to take the identity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Alfred. That's him. That's my guy.
I'm going Flappy. Just keeping it like kind of, it's Flappy. That's how I would do it.
Like if you were a dog, would you be named Fluffy?
No, I want a human name for a dog.
Okay, like what?
George.
My friend's dog is named George.
Hello?
Yeah. I think I would want something really different. Like, I think I want something really different.
Like made up word or like
maybe.
Okay.
Like, well, I had a dog named Moo Moo.
Cute.
Have you ever seen Uptown Girls? With Brittany Murphy.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Love that movie. And she had a pig named Moo. And I really wanted a pig, but that was not happening. So I was like, I'm going to get a dog, and I'm going to name it Moo. And then I seen this dog, and it was black and white. And I was like, perfect.
There it is.
So I like cutesy names. I think they're cute. But I did have cats. And their names were Shiv.
Okay.
Siobhan from Succession.
Okay.
Great show.
Okay.
She was a bitch.
Love it.
And then Boomy from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Ooh,
the Earth King.
Good names.
So I like TV show names. So maybe I would be a name from a TV show. Maybe a character from The Office.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Their names are literally made to be like generic.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Pam.
Pam is kind of a funny dog name.
I was like, when somebody was like, "It's my dog Pam." I'm like,
"Come here, Pam."
Pammy. That's kind of fire.
Pam is kind of good. I'm gonna be Pam.